Oh no, what could that be? Could it be not Godzilla? Yeah, Kaiju Attack! Hey there, strangers, my name's Neos, and welcome back once again to Strategy Sundays. This is Kaiju Wars, a game with a really long loading screen before you even hit the title screen. But hey, here we are, Kaiju Wars, a game that has no proper title screen. It's down here on the level select, which is kind of weird. So you know what's cool? Giant monsters, or kaiju as they are known in the nerdy circles of the world, and also I guess Japan? I don't know, that's where it came from. But you know, stuff like Godzilla, King Kong, Gamera, Rodan, all those things, the giant monsters of the film world are super duper freaking cool. And you should know that I like that sort of thing. If you've ever been on my channel before, you know that I love big explosive stuff, big old monsters, things like that. Well hey, what else? Was there one back here? Can we see him? Hey, there is! It's Gamera! There's just a bunch of movies playing back here. What's this one? We just play these? You can see their inspirations are on their sleeves right here. It's super cool. I think it's the Godzilla up there because, you know, copyrights and stuff. Oh no, there's a Godzilla right there! Never mind! Whoa! Hold on, okay, sorry. So anyway, this is a game in which the kaijus of the world are attacking, and it is your job as the military of Earth to ward them back. Kind of like this. You go like, bang, bang, and they're like, oh no, ah, and then you fly away. This menu is weird. Also, by the way, this is the game that I may have accidentally figured out how to turn debug mode onto. So if I really wanted to, I could lock every level. It was just like remove medals, gain medals, unlock all research characters and stuff. Fun fact, I did that earlier by accident while I was trying to set up this video. Anyway, I bought this game because it's just like, hey, it's giant monsters and stuff fighting. It seems really cool, and it turns out it really is. It's got an interesting, charming layout here, so it looks like you are in mission control, preparing to fight off all of the monsters. Can you press any of this stuff? I think it's changes the music. Hey, she's got a whole bunch of like random things you can click on. What's this monster? No, you know what? No, never mind. Let's go back to the game. Sorry. So I wanted to show this off because I thought it was really cool. It's like weekly challenges, all sorts of stuff like that. But it feels very much like a mixture of Into the Breach, which I've played on the channel before, and Advanced Wars, one of my favorite, tactical turn-based strategy game sort of things. Feels like a combo of that, and it's really, really cool. So what do you say we play through this first scenario section as far as we can get in this video anyway? Sorry, I can't talk. It may be almost midnight. And as you can see, I had played a little bit of this before because I unlocked some medals. But we'll just roll through this because I think it's pretty cool. So Act 1, Floatio City. The war begins. A sinister meeting. Oh, hey, hello, how are you? Oh, I like this. By the way, you can do CRT filter mode. Whoa! Actually, I think that looks a lot cooler for doing these little, dating sim cutscenes. Oh, Gray Man-kun. Anyway, Xenophon. Progress report. Master, preparations are complete. 4 units are combat ready, along with necessary support personnel. Several strategic plans are ready for overview. Only 4. Simulations show only 4 units to be sufficient with an 87% success rate. Enemy formations wield outdated technology, incapable of significantly damaging our units. Expected campaign duration, 5 acts, estimated 50 missions. I guess it's how many levels we have. Sure, why not? In local time, please, because you could say, I think you're a weird old alien thing. I might be just a dude. Oh, look at that thing in the background. Oh, it's a kaiju. 10 weeks before total capitulation. That's a fun word. I don't know what that means. First target, the mega city of Floatio. That's a weird word. Floatio. Population, 1.2 billion. That's a big city. Technologically advanced and lacking in military. Okay, then. High priority targets, 1 Dr. Emma Wagner. And a new The Badass. I'll explain that in a minute. And The Badass, sending a profile summary now. Calculating threat level. The doctor's views are disturbing. Switching to strategic plan 9. Again? We never get to use the other plans 1 through 8. Affirmative. Xenophon, begin your mission. Dr. Wagner. Must be prioritized. As you command, bye! Sorry, there is some story to this, but it's not bad. This is very tongue-in-cheek, and it knows what it's doing, and I like it quite a bit. So we're gonna do the story. If you want to jump ahead, I'll probably have timestamped or whatever with the next the story or the actual gameplay is. Anyway, the year is 20XX. Sprawling megacities cover much of the Earth, replacing nation-states as centers of political power. The city of Floatio is famed throughout the world for its cutting-edge technology, shimmering skyscrapers, and extremely long office hours. Well, place needs to burn to the ground. Powerful waves crashing into the island city's majestic coasts, and the picturesque Mount Fumi, not Fuji, Fumi, is a popular sight for tourists. You have just been elected the badass of this magnificent metropolis. You were looking forward to a peaceful term of a long city council meeting and discussion of zoning bylaws. After all, that's what you're playing this game for, isn't it? For discussing bylaws in city council meetings? Absolutely not. Anyway, so we're the badass. It's time to actually start our mission. Sorry that it's like, 5 minutes in the video, but here we go. On to Dead Meat Gulch. Hey, that guy, look at this dude. He looks like he's from freaking Contra. Also, this is what the game looks like without the filters. It's all the filters. I think it looks, for the actual gameplay stuff, maybe without the filters, I think it looks cool for the little cutscene things to have it on. A little bit more personality. Anyway, Dead Meat Gulch. Out in the boonies where nothing ever happens. Nothing ever, nothing will ever happen. Hey, there's the thing we were watching earlier. Hey, welcome to Dead Meat Gulch Army Base. Your Highness, Your Honor, Your Honneur, however you want to pronounce that. So here you go, when you first set this up. You can set up your job title and your honorific. So if you would be like Mayor, Grand Poobah, Daring Leader, Badass, if you would be Your Worship, Your Excellency, Your Coolness, Your Awesomeness, that's your honorific. So I went with these because it just comes out really goofily and I love it. Anyway, aha, Your Awesomeness, that's what we're supposed to call the badass. I like, see? You see, it sounds good. Well, you can call me Major. No match for being the badass, obviously. Believe me, I won't try to take your job. I get sleep even thinking about the political transit planning and being such a badass. Well, you're here to inspect our army base, right? Let's get to it. So oh look, dating trees. Oh, maybe we can get Major Kun's attention. Anyway, shut up. We have a little bit just, info if we want that. So the Major says you can barely call it a base. Most of the vehicles here belong in a museum. But don't worry, everything's well maintained and totally up to code. Commander Carl runs a tight ship here. Where's Carl, you say? Why isn't he guiding the inspection? Well, you see, we had this call, so he had to. Oh shoot. I admit it, I lost a coin toss to babysit the politician. But hey, at least he owes me lunch now. Alright, cool. Just Major? ... I guess you'll probably hear it from the other guys eventually. But my nickname is Danger. Major Danger. Get it? Ha-ha-ha. It's not really a ha-ha, it's just like, you sound like a badass and maybe you're ashamed of how badass you are, I don't know. Why Danger? ... No offense, your awesomeness, but that's a dangerous question. Hey! Haha, get it? Danger. Okay, I'll shut up now. Is this guy me? Now how about we just move on, eh? Let's start the tour. Right away, your, awesomeness. You got it. Cool. What's that noise? Wait, that's a warning siren. Been a long time since I've heard one. Don't even know what it means. Blast. Where's Commander Carl when you need him? Let's get to the command bunker and see what's up. So, theoretically, this is where your character is, in that the menu area, that is, it's the command bunker. I love how this just builds the level for you like that. It looks so cool. Incoming kaiju! They have a kaiju alarm. So somehow they know what kaiju are, even though that's a fairly new thing. I don't know. It's probably just an armadillo or some kid playing with a drone. I like how all these little things down here talk as well. Let's get an idea. Oh, that guy looks worrying, like XCOM. Let's get an idea of where it is. Click the flashing radar icon in the lower left. Okay, cool. Pew! Picking up seismic activity in this area. Probably a kid with his drone. You know those things fly, right? So they wouldn't affect the ground whatsoever. Probably that. Near our east base? I guess this is a base by itself. Our east base. Commander Carl was driving around over there, I think. Click the army base and deploy our missiles. Not micro missiles, but missiles. So, as you can see, this is a grid-based layout here. I'm going to do a little bit of tutorializing on this tutorial, while I'm also being a goofy idiot like I always do. But we have a bunch of specific buildings. We want to protect the suburbs and the warehouses and all that stuff. But places like this army base we can use to deploy missiles. So we now have MLRS deployed. Now click end turn. So it is turn-based. Oh no! What could that be? Could it be Not Godzilla? Yeah! Kaiju attack! I love this art style. It's got like the retro pixel aesthetic. It's got this cool like 80s neon pink thing going on. I don't know what that is. And all the kaiju have this weird sketchy look to them. And they're animated cool. It looks awesome. That's the biggest and meanest armadillo I've ever seen. Let's blast it. I think you might be an idiot. Left click your missiles. You got it. Right click the red tile next to the dude. Neato. And here we go. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah, suck it, not Godzilla. I think we're gonna need a bigger base. I think we need a bigger boat. Left click on the central foundation by the road and build an army base. Okay, cool. That's more like a second army base, but whatever. Now click the foundation by the river. Let's build an airfield. There. You got it. Bases can't deploy units the turn you build them, so click end turn. Feels very, hey, bang, it's him. Feels very, self-aware and video gamey, but hey, that's cool. Oh no, he's super strong. He wrecked all of our stuff. You feel like he'd have like a giant like laser beam attack or something. Some like nuclear breath. There we go. Also, he destroyed those things by just stepping on them and then destroyed an entire military base. As you can see, it actually destroys sections of ground when he runs over. That's really cool. Did that thing just crush Carl? Oh, I hope not. I don't remember that part. It destroys our troops and buildings by just stepping on them. Also, it like did a weird, claw swipe thing, like a Pokemon. I wonder where he'll head next. Click on the monster now. So it's there's so much information here. It's really cool. You can see where he's planning to go. You can see this is rubble, so it slows awkward units. If we click on him, it shows the direction he's planning on going. We can see his health, his armor, his whatever the other thing is. I don't even know. It shows where he's going. So that's cool. So it looks like the monster always moves towards the closest building. That's our army base. How would you know that? Nobody knows what the base is. How do we build that so fast also? But how do we go in there? I love that the background is like a 2D pixel art thing that's going on top of this pseudo 3D thing we've got going on here, this isometric stuff. Anyway, above the monster are its life bars. It's got 3 of them. You can see a big 4 beside its current life bar. So this one right here. That must be its movement speed. Luckily, we can repair units for cheap. Click an army base and repair the missiles. Somehow we can repair the things that were broken over there instantaneously before he gets here. Unless it takes him like a week to get here, I don't know. Click on your airfield and deploy a fighter. Fighter jets, just that easy. Also, that costs like $3. Should we question that? Units can't move the turn they're deployed, so end your turn. You got it. Bang, he says. Oh no, here comes Godzilla. I don't know, it's cool, but look at it. It's an anime who's sliding a little bit there. His foot over here looks kind of weird. On the right side, like, kind of stretches. But it's awesome. It's just like smashing through the stuff. I don't know. I like kaiju movies. Not a lot of them are very good. I like the concept. Yep, sure enough, he moved 4 spaces. Attack him with your units. Left click to select and right click to move. Okie dokie. So let's just blast him some more and pew pew. Love their little glowing white missiles of some kind. Anyway, time for the fighter to go. And goodbye. It's kind of weird how every time hey, we knocked him down. Yeah, we slowed him down. But it's not enough. He'll still reach our base with his speed of 3. I know. We need tanks. Deploy a tank at the army base. He's right, and also he's kind of a douche. You'll see why. Deploy another fighter, and end your turn. But it's kind of weird that you have just one of these, and whenever you attack, it just summons a whole bunch. So it's kind of representative, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, kaiju. Hey, there's a kaiju we haven't seen before. Oh no, he's gonna just one-shot our portal missiles there. Goodbye. Destroyed 6 missiles in 1 hit. Or missile launchers, rather. And, hey, Mr. Tank, how's it going? Oh, look at all those tanks. They get a shot off before they get hit, and they're all destroyed. But that slowed them down, because tanks are basically Legos to kaiju. Living on the edge, says that base. Whew, did you see that? Tanks have the slow ability. It costs kaiju an extra movement to destroy them. So the tanks saved our base, for now. So yeah, it's, I guess, like, a kaiju to, like, squat down, like, smack every little tank to make them stop shooting them. But I like to think they're just, like, Legos. He's like, nah! And just, like, falls over for a little bit. Repair your tank. Move your fighters and deploy our last fighter. Alright, so just build the tanks again that he stepped all over somehow. Alright, so let's send you over this away. And then send you over this away. How do I want to do that? Yeah, this is probably fine. Shoot in the back. And then build another fighter. And end our turn. this is just the tutorial, so everything's kind of set up and stuff, but I think this is a really cool little system. And we'll go through some of these. It gets a little bit wacky with the writing and stuff, as of course it would. But that only slowed him down one thing, so he still destroyed our military base. Which is a problem. I regret everything, says that building right there. That's it, I'm moving. I think you might be too late to move, you person. All right, damn, those two suburbs are equally close, so it's random which one he'll head for. We need to deal damage faster to stop him. Position your fighters to attack while right in its possible path. Why? Fighters deal 2 counter damage when stepped on. How do you step on something that's flying? Move those fighters into the red spaces in his path. Okie dokie. All right, so you're not going to be able to get close enough. We're just going to get you over here just in case. Can I get you around this side? I can totally do that. So go over there. Hey, there we go. Blam, blam. So this will just block off his attack route so we can save all the civilians, because that's what we do. We are, of course, the heroes here, unless the kaiju are secretly heroes of some kind. I don't know. Hey, how's it going? Which way you going? You going that way? Oh, ooh, nope, he's going this way. That's the way he went the last time I tried this. Hey, and blammo. Speed down, hurt, and... Oh, he does get to still move. But thankfully, it slowed him down just enough that he doesn't hit it. Yeah, economy time. Sweet, close-up. What? That's okay. Never surrender. Keep repairing fighters as needed and have at him. Like they're firing off fireworks. Because they're like, yay, we survived. It's right there. You're probably poking him in the eye with fireworks right now. Anyway, blast him. Yeah, goodbye. Rain death right over the top of those, those things. Hopefully this is enough to take him down. We'll find out. And no, but remember, our planes get 2 counter damage, which means when he comes at us, I think we should be able to save these poor civilians. Maybe. Hey, there we go. Defeated for now. And then he just explodes into a just anime Dragon Ball Z finishing move. See, I knew it was fake. What? No more monster battles. Humanity 1, Monster 0. Yeehaw! Okay, that's you now. We drove that scary fell off. Scaly fell off. He's a scaly now. Ooh, furries. What? A good thing we totally did not panic. Ha ha ha. Anyway, I hope you can still get out of this base after that big armadillo crushed the door. Did it only hit the door? Or were you in the rubble there? How'd you survive? I don't know. But hey, there was mission 1. So you can kind of see the mechanics that are going on here and why I think this is really cool. The art style is really cool. It's a relatively basic system, but they add lots of little quirks here and there as we go along. We'll see how many of these we get through in this video, but it's still really cool. So, the Kaiju Wars begin. You thought it would be easy being Fluatios, the badass. You're being there, the badass. That just reads weird. Then the Kaiju came. Construct a base as quickly as possible so you can rally your forces and drive the monster back. You got it. We'll take Fellatio back. All right. Let's do this thing again. Well, we lost the tank hangar, but at least the command bunker is still okay. Oh, the command bunker's on fire, you say? Hello. Did any of my seismometers go off? Who is this? My seismometers, the blinking lights on the console? Ones you don't know what they mean. Are there any? That doesn't really narrow it down. I guess, I don't think even Carl knew what most of these meant. But yeah, there's some blinking doohickeys. Ah, exciting! There should be a gray data box beneath the lights. Please, bring it to my lab. Who are you? No, you need to hurry. There's more kaiju coming this way. Click. How? Okay, we don't know where to take this. You didn't say who you were, but, well, that was weird. Either way, the badass, well, we better get both you and this box back to civilization. Onward we go. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was going to let us keep the filter for the levels or not. Apparently it doesn't. Seismic activity detected. Incoming kaiju. I love how it builds the little levels together like that. It's really neat. So we're going to protect that one. And we'll see why in a moment. Military. So it says yawn 5 more minutes. I have a bad feeling about this. Hey, there's Star Wars in there. We need an army base or airfield to deploy troops from. Troops in this region don't have one. Bases cost $12 somehow. Like super military dollars? I don't know. So we'll need more money. The badass save up some of that sweet tax money and money to build a base. Hit the interns so we get enough money. So it's got a little economy system as it showed earlier. Also, we can ping this. Hey, seismic activity in this area, so we know where the kaiju is coming from. But all those little civilian buildings, we want to keep those around, not only because, it's the right thing to do, but, because it's a video game, who would actually care? Because... Ooh, is it a different monster? Is it Donkey Kong? Does he have a banana shape for a head? It's Conky Dong, everybody. Dinky King. Hey, economy. So yes, we get money and research for every turn that we keep other buildings alive, depending on what they are. Some buildings produce money each turn. Money can be used for deploying repair units and constructing buildings. We'll find out what the research is for later. What's that blue beaker? I've never seen that before. And by later, I mean right now. The blue beaker is science. Fill up the science meter and we'll earn a breakthrough, putting us one step closer to victory. Ooh, science. We're just harvesting all the science. So science equals victory, huh? I can dig it. Let's keep that science rolling. Just like this tank. All right, we should have enough money now. Click on a foundation to construct an army base or airfield. So we can click any of these yellow ones here to see what it is. Also here is the lab where we have Dr. Wagner, who was in that intro cutscene thing, or the one they were talking about in that rather. Is the proud holder of a PhD and the world's only hope. If you lose if she dies, brains, not brawn, will save the day. So we have to keep her alive. Also down here in the corners, you might notice there's some pictures of people. Ah, need some advice? You called the right guy. I've served in 2 wars, earned dozens of war medals. What's that? Why aren't I a general yet? Well, that's a long story. Don't you have a monster to fight or something? Oh, right, advice. Tanks and fighters deal good counter damage when stepped on. Use them to attack head on. Missiles and bombers have low counter but high attack, so use them to attack the monster's rear. Oh my. You got all that? Because I got medals that need shining. So we can actually get advice from the NPCs or the specific people that are in these missions, which is pretty cool. Click on this person. Hello? Who gave you my personal number? Did that ridiculous muscle man figure out call display? Anyway, well, I'm an expert on kaiju. They always move toward the nearest building. If they reach a building, they stop. They like to rampage in the wreckage. Admit it, you would too if you were a kaiju. Don't you judge me in how accurate that is. Probably, who knows? Anyway, so we build an army base or an airfield. We're gonna go with an army base first. So that way we can build tanks to slow it down. Anyway, end turn. Hey, look at that! Can we have kaiju on kaiju battles? Man, I hope later in this game, or there's like a DLC or a patch or something. Oh no! Conky Dong, why? He is so much bigger than that building. How did King Kong climb up on those? I want to be able to play as the kaiju too, or fight kaiju with other kaiju. That'd be cool. Look at that snake. Ah, that ape just tore down a Floatio tower. Floatio, this sounds weird, because it sounds like something else, but I'm not going to say that. I'm telling you, your awesomeness. This means war. Select our base and get him to deploy units. Let's get him. You got it. So let's go ahead and get some missiles. Get some missiles out here. And then we don't have enough for these yet, because we only have $3, so we will end our turn. So of course, this is the beginning of the game, so it is going to slowly add new mechanics in. So later on, I'll go ahead and say it now, because I don't know how far we're going to get. So we'll be able to get new units, be able to build different kinds of buildings. We will get randomized cards that will pop up that give us different abilities, like quicker research, or get like free units or free repair or something like that. Or super unit weapons. Big old science lasers and freeze beams and an airplane that turns into a mech the first time it's hit. Stuff like that. It's pretty interesting. So, our unit roster is global for the whole mission. Our bases are just the deployment points. Okay, so they're making it anywhere, but you can just make them show up anywhere. Since our roster has both Army and Air Force units, we'll eventually need an Army base and an airfield to deploy them all. Okie dokie, so we get more money, we'll be able to do that here, but we'll have to wait for our next turn. So for now, where you go, oh no, I didn't want to actually move you, so luckily we can undo that movement. Never actually had to do that before, that's how that works. He's gonna go there, so we can go ahead and do this so he won't attack us, and there we go. Onward to Kaiju's turn. Was that Solid Snake behind that Kaiju? Maybe. Maybe he supports the Kaiju. I don't know. Anyway, get over here, you weird banana-headed weirdo. Don't show me that monkey butt, I don't need to see that. Oh no! There goes the damage deposit. Why don't we pay taxes? Wait, why is the lab saying that? They're the ones trying to stop the Kaiju. Anyway. Oh, by the way, I'm your advisor. That means I give great advice. Click on the advisor portraits in the bottom left to speak to your mission advisor. But I talked to you earlier, he'll just repeat the same thing. I've checked that before. So let's put in an airfield. Put it here. He gets pat. No, he's gonna keep going for all the buildings, so we'll put it here. Airfield. Boom. And we're gonna send you to go. Well, that's not gonna work. So he's gonna attack that one. So we will move you to here. close enough we can attack on the next turn. Unfortunately, we don't go quite far enough. And tanks. Build a tank right there. Tanks for the memories, everybody. Hey, it's Rodan! Looks like the Godzilla King of the Monsters, the American one where he came out of fire and all that. Or the old Japanese ones, that too. Anyway, get over here, smash the thing. So that's super not where you swung. That's fine, don't worry about it. All right, economy is that old guy. Cool, good for him. All right, so now, as you can see, all those are destroyed are no longer giving us resources. So we're slowly getting resources slower, which is a problem. But for now, let's blast this monkey. Oh no, I didn't want you to land there. Now he's gonna smash them on the way. Oh, well, whatever. It's a problem, but we'll deal with it later. Put you there, and this one's gonna get ourselves a bomber. There we go. Build another tank, why not? And our turn there. Oh no, was that a shark punching the gorilla in the face? Is there gonna be a giant shark later? Like a land shark? That sounds awesome. Anyway, it's a force of nature. That's an alien, apparently, I don't know. That's what the seemed like aliens were doing this. Anyway, so time for the military to come over here and wreck you. So which way is he going? He's gonna go over to this stuff here, so let's try to slow him down. With some bombs. Yeah, take that, you giant monkey. And shoot him a little bit here. Bam, bam, bam. And that should be enough to slow him. And... nope, that only slowed him? Okay, I thought it would do a little more, actually. But, so we've been filling up these science beakers down here. Once we fill that through, it'll allow us to actually be able to... you have to fill it so many times to defeat the kaiju, because if we actually blast them back and like take out their health, as it showed in the last one, they are temporarily defeated. We can't kill these things, they're big and scary. Did you ever see a Godzilla movie? You can't stop Godzilla till the very, very end, obviously. And even sometimes, maybe not. Only sometimes works like that. Alright, let's get ourselves a fighter, because it'll actually give more counter damage. Give you a... let's see, go with repairing the missiles, because they do more damage as well. Alright, time for bombers! Pew pew! And then time for tank. Tanks for the memory. Did I say that one already? I might have. I was playing Broforce a couple days ago, so, you know, got a bunch of puns on the mind. Hey, it was like a airstrikey, like the heat vision, one from all them Call of Duties. Anyway, luckily you get a counter hit there, so you get a little bit of damage there. And he's gonna get counter hit by these. A little bit more damage right there. He may get through, yeah he did, but I think we should be able to take him down this next turn, hopefully. I'm not entirely sure. If we can get our missiles close enough, we'll see. Alright, it's our turn. Time for the military to make their move. Shoot him. Shoot him with extreme missilitude. And pew pew. Well, I was only 3 missiles that time. Defeated for now. I like how he just runs away, but then not Godzilla just like exploded. See, it was fake. I don't know if it was. It's retreating. That's right, run. We did it. Drinks are on me tonight. And we got a breakthrough. Also, I like how all the little buildings are firing off fireworks. This is a weird mix of like cute, like tiny pixel art stuff, and then like retro, like it looks very sketchy and all that stuff. Anyway, we just earned a breakthrough. Fill the breakthrough stars at the bottom left panel by earning science or defeating a monster to win the mission. So by defeating monsters, we get breakthrough, and by doing science, we also gain breakthrough. So eventually, we would have beaten that anyway. Also, by the way, each of these missions does have a side objective. This one, the main objective was to protect Dr. Wagner, which gives us a medal. But also, option is to win by turn 9, which we did. Booyah. Granted, I've done that before, but still, we managed to do our side objective. And so it's going to do that, and then I guess it's going to take a turn, and then it gives us enough research to get another research bar filled. Wait, what happened? Why is it leaving? Why are more fireworks happening? It's leaving because I managed to complete my anti-kaiju serum. It's mission 2. How does that not fix the whole problem? I gave it to one of my grad students to administer to the monster just now. Oh, was that the kid who ran by carrying the huge banana? The what? The giant banana. He said it was important. We hung it from the balcony of that last ruined building. Well, I suppose at least it worked. Please come to my lab straight away. We have much to discuss. Victory is ours. Hey, there we go. So that, and that. Booyah. Breakthrough achieved at least 2. Which I don't know if you could do this without doing that, because it's a tutorial mission after all. Hey, you ready for some cheese-tastic cutscene, live action? Here we go. It's time for TV mode.
Just minutes ago, the famous Flotio Tower office complex.
Flotio, that's how you pronounce it.
The 300-foot gorilla that was climbing.
That might be a Godzilla cosplay. I'm not sure.
Lizard-shaped monster was
The big donk and a giant lizard spotted.
Please stay calm and remain indoors unless your building is falling down around you.
It's a pretty good bit of advice. That's really loud. If your building's falling down around you, maybe don't sit there. Just saying. All right, cool. It's good to know. All right, so yeah, so you have little bits of those. That's what these back here are. Sometimes these are movies, which I didn't know if I showed off earlier when you're clicking any of these movies. What is that thing? It actually gives you you click watch film and go see it on archive.org, I think is what it is. So they're really old public domain movies, which is kind of cool. Anyway, let's go on to our next mission here. But also, there's a bunch of these that are playing back there as well. Anyway, emergency measures. In a remote region on the Floatio, so he said Floatio, a coast, a kaiju has been sighted dangerously close to the mysterious doctor's lab. Hold out as long as you can and evacuate when the monster gets too close. You got it. I was hoping to try to get through all of these in this video, but I'm going a little bit longer because I'm talking too much, or maybe it's just slower than I remembered. This lab looks like the place. Nice electric fence, huh? Sure. Good, you're here. I'm Dr. Emma Wagner, PhD, sensor data. Now, please, give me. CEO. Oh, well, pleased to meet you too, and all. Were you expecting more pleasantries? The city is in great danger, and I am, or I suppose we are, the only ones who can save it. What is your specialty? So, what exactly is your PhD in, Doc? Economics, no. I am the world's leading kaijuologist. Why was there a degree in that before there was kaiju? I'm not sure if I believe your diploma. I study kaiju, what the public might describe as giant monsters. Yeah, I know, I've seen Godzilla movies. What a coincidence. We've been fighting giant monsters all day. Yes, that is why I'm here. I've been monitoring the kaiju using seismometers. Seismometers. They measure ground vibration, like from earthquakes, but kaiju movements, because they're stupid, like thick, their big honking butts jiggle the floor, and their movement causes a similar effect, because they big. Whoa, so maybe we can track these beasties? Yeehaw! I forgot that you're that now. Let's get a hunting. Oh no, Major. They are the monsters. We cannot defeat them in battle. Not for good, even though you had anti-kaiju serum, but don't worry about it. Our only hope is my experimental anti-kaiju serum! What is that? Anti-kaiju serum? I thought I was the one clicking the responses here. You look like you're from Contra. It's crazy. Is that what the giant... That was what was in the giant banana, right? Apparently, yes. The serum causes drowsiness in kaiju, reducing their aggression and causing them to lose interest in, well, smashing our titties. This is probably useful. A sleepy monster is better than an angry monster, unless you want to watch a cool movie. But what about a permanent solution, a more permanent solution? A permanent solution is to coexist in peace, as we've done for millions of years. Not sure that's accurate. What? Millions of years? Yes, my belief is that the kaiju date to at least the time of the dinosaurs. It is possible that they share a common ancestor. Did you see the big Godzilla-looking one? It just looks like a dinosaur. I don't know why the big monkey is related to dinosaurs, but don't worry about it. Whoa, the kaiju are super dinosaurs? How have I not heard of this? What have I been doing all this time? What have they been doing? What have I been doing and them? Were they sleeping? Actually, very possible. In any case, they have never been a threat to humanity until now, unless they killed like the entire previous civilization we just didn't know about because destroyed all the records. Anyway, something has driven them into a city-stomping frenzy. Gameplay, I think is what it was. My anti-kaiju serum will buy us the time to discover what it is. Okie dokie. So, begin the mission. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's start the city-saving action. Yeah! Yes, but remember, the priority is to complete my anti-kaiju serum. I want more Nobel Prizes. I only have 11. I need a full set. I need a dozen. My OCD is going crazy. If you have a kaiju get too close to my lab, we'll have to evacuate. I'll have my grad students on standby. They're used to helping me move anyway. They'll drive my truck. Your lab? Doc, the tutorial mission was very clear that the monster always targets the closest building. What makes you think it'll come after you? Because I've read the script. I have my suspicions. Just be ready for anything. I've never decided if I like it better when games are totally in-universe or when they actually make fun of that. It's like the tutorial said otherwise. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes not. Seismic activity, incoming kaiju, has been detected. A, protect. The badass! This is my lab, protected. Okay. It's like the badass. Maybe it shouldn't be like awesome pants or something like that. We've already got bases here. We can start rolling out troops right away. Neato! Alright, so I wonder where it's gonna come from. Right there, picking up seismic activity in this area. Picking up seismic activity in this area. I like how each of them has their own thing anyway. Alright, we're gonna deploy tanks so that we can have that. Oh, there was something there that we unlock later, which I'm not gonna show it off because I haven't used that. I don't know how it works. But this slows them down. That's all we can do for now, so end our turn. Oh no! Smashosaurus Rex! That's not its name, but it is. Okay, fun fact. Later they let you name these. That might be the name I picked. This might be Smashosaurus Rex. You're welcome, everybody. Anyway, it's as big as a building. It's bigger than a building. It's looking right at me. How could it see you? You're way over there and tiny compared to it. Anyway, let's see what you guys say to me. Click on my lab to evacuate when the monster gets too close. Move my truck to a nearby harbor, and I can switch the boat that moves immediately, blah, blah, blah. We can change vehicles at any time in the airbase. Just, okay, we'll leave. We'll just go out of here. I gotta get to a different lab to continue my work. If she dies, mission over. And the world is doomed. The Kaiju's tail swipe ability will kill one unit that's not in its path each turn. A Kaiju's path means the red shaded tiles of where it might step. Click on the Kaiju to view this. You could also look for danger icons next to the Kaiju to see where the next ability will strike. Like right here, we see this big eyeball. Alright, so we can't actually get to him. I'm actually assuming he's going that way, so I probably need to go around and catch up to him. We also have ace missiles, so ace stuff are things that you unlock after you get enough points, which I'm surprised is showing up here already. So you can actually go back and upgrade your, or you can play through missions with upgraded stuff. That's pretty neat. Anyway, so we can get her out of the lab if we need to when he gets close enough, but tutorial mission, it's not gonna do that yet. That's a cool shot. Alright, what you gonna do? Giant kaiju, you gonna smoosh this building? He like threw water in its face. It's like, pocket sand, and then it just died. Such raw power. Who's gonna pay for this? Somebody do something. Hey, Black Ops 1, what is that? What's that? What's that icon? Very interesting. Obviously I know, but that's not the point. We got some intrigue here. There's a copy-pasted picture right there. Your awesomeness! I love that. A dark project will occur every turn. How do you know this? Some sinister force must be helping the kaiju. So there might be a side group that's helping the kaiju. It might have been the alien people we saw earlier. Who knows? Could be anything. Could even be those alien people. I actually don't know. I haven't gotten to that part, but I'm assuming that's probably what it is. I'm going to try to play this with just the base units instead of grabbing this stuff. And if we continue this, if you guys are liking this at all, I'd be more than happy to play for more of this, because this is freaking cool. I have some more, reoccurring Strategy Sunday stuff here. But we might get to that later. Anyway, let's get rid of this orphanage. I assume it's probably an orphanage, old folks' home, a hospital. Take your pick. He's a horrible monster. He just destroys everything. Will the rent go up? Says this. It was a lighthouse, or like a, one of those, hey, we got some breakthrough. Cool. By the power of science. It's one of those lookout towers. Military. So those red blocks on the lower left are our security. So these things down here, they're padlocks, really. If it gets fully canceled, the kaiju will find my lab and head straight for it. Not sure how he knows that, but sure. So each turn for this specific mission, one of those is being broken every single turn, and then it'll send the kaiju straight for her. But let's see if we can stop that, because that'd be neat. So you're going that way. Let's just go ahead and block your path. Completely block its path. I can shoot it more with this. Yeah, let's block it. Do that. Go and shoot you a little bit. Send these guys a little closer so they can shoot you next turn. There we go. Get our bombers ready. Unfortunately, we only have ace units left, so we will end our turn there. Which means we're going to get more monies for repairs that we might need later. Who knows? Why would we need repairs when it's just going to smash over stuff? Hey, yeah, blast them. So I don't know. So one of those is movement units. Some of those are health. I don't know what the blue one is. Is the blue health? Maybe the other one's armor? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Hey, blast them. Yeah, it's hurt. So it took down, maybe I've taken down all three of those? I don't remember, but Black Ops 1, or I say remember, I haven't figured it out entirely. I've only played through this first section. I intentionally didn't play further, because I want to do a video on it, because it's freaking cool. Hey, look, fireworks. The military's turn. The kaiju just crushed a lookout. No, it didn't actually. We protected it. That's awesome. Which was providing security. Slow down the kaiju and protect other security buildings to delay the enemy from finding the dock. It is actually kind of funny that it didn't plan for me actually blocking that. I used more strategy than the game was ready for, which is not how this normally goes. Anyway, blast him. Yeah, there we go. After that, he's going to just slowly head this direction. Actually, he's probably going to go towards the dock. So let's put some stuff over here, preparing to block you. And I'm going to fighter repair there. Cool. And we'll end our turn. So I'm assuming he's going to now do that tail swipe, destroy one adjacent unit not in his path. So much for our missiles, I guess. But at least he's been delayed one turn because he's distracted by that. There we go. See, something about buying a house. See, I'd like to buy some house insurance, like on the phone right now. Hey, I want to buy some insurance. Is that a kaiju behind? No, you don't hear that. How are you seeing that? I'm on a phone. Anyway, got some money. A breach has occurred. The enemy has overcome our security. Oh no! So now he knows exactly where to go. Red alert! We've got a breach. There's no need to panic. We can evacuate if the monster gets too close. Also, I don't mind that all those people over there are dying, as long as I'm fine. Call me on the advice panel if you need to learn more. I already talked to you earlier. So before she gets there, we can evacuate, move her to somewhere else. But for now, let's bomb this kaiju. And let's get closer. See if we can shoot him in the back in a minute. This will just block his path, and we will repair our missiles. There we go. So that's everything we've got. Let's end our turn. That kaiju's holding, like, I don't know, there's like construction equipment or like maybe a tower, like a sword or a bat. That was freaking cool. Too bad you can't make him do that. Man, it'd be cool if you could play this as the kaiju. I like fighting the kaiju too, but it's cool both ways. Doomsday Clock. Kaiju recovers 8 health, always the last card in the deck. So there's decks apparently. As I said, there's cards you get later. This is introducing the enemies using it, but we will get it next time. But for now, let's just go ahead and bomb this sucker. Doomsday Clock, plus 8 health. How is that fair? We cannot overpower it. Just do whatever you can to slow it down. I'm very important and very squishable. Alright, blam blam. There we go. So we can't stop it, we just have to get all of our research to 3 levels of that before it has a chance to smushify our scientist. And so we're gonna move her. I think we're doing better than I did the first time. This is kind of going weirdly, because he's supposed to already be much closer than this. But that's fine with me. We will still probably have to show off the evacuation before we get through this mission. Oh no, he's gonna destroy something. What was that? Better not be a flying thing. How'd you knock my bombers out of the air? Bombers don't fly like 10 feet above the ground, I assume. I haven't been a bomber. Oh no, everything exploded. Well, there goes our, it's one of our military facilities. We probably needed that. Building wasn't up to code. Yeah, that's the problem. The building wasn't up to code. That's why it couldn't stop the giant rampaging monster. Alright, I assume we could actually slow him down more than that, but thankfully, we can totally move before he gets to attack us. Gives 2 more research, gives us 1 more breakthrough. Nice. Now, militia. Time for us to go. Or military, whatever. Time to evacuate. Which gives us a cute little truck. Little truck. Let us move. Your truck can move immediately. Transfer to a faster vehicle like a boat or a plane by moving next to the harbor or airfield. Is that how you spell harbor? Is this British? I don't know. Move your truck to the harbor and switch to a boat. Anyway, let's move you this way. So we get to here, turns into a boat. Switch to boat. Hey, and that's a little houseboat, which we're going to move this direction there. Not entirely sure a boat's faster than a car. It just takes less energy, so you can just keep it going. Anyway, boats can only move on water. Well, duh. Thank you, Captain Obvious Face. Start moving your boat to the next lab. We have a lab over here that we can use. If we run out of labs, we're screwed. But I think we'll be fine. Let's go ahead and stop you, and then blast you from this side as well. Blam blam. And thankfully, we got plenty of money to build all these things, and all these are way in its way. It's almost like this is a tutorial mission. So we will be just fine. Don't worry about it, I assume. Tail swipe. Oh no, my tank! I needed that for tank reasons. How am I gonna tank my audience down? Anyway. Sorry, the dumb puns. I can't stop them. Hey. At least they got a hit in. Got some good hits in, right? Oh no, my science lab. I told the landlord that would happen. Really? Told him that? Ooh, vacancy on the condo board. Wow, you're a horrible monster, whoever you are. Panic grips the city as Dr. Wagner is not in the lab, working on her anti-monster serum. No science or money is produced. How would they know that? How do they know that she's not working on stuff, and how does that make us not be able to collect taxes? I don't understand your storyline here. Anyway, so just gonna make some more stuff there. Let's just get this close enough to blast you when you get over here. Build our other tank. Build our other fighter. And there we go. Was that like a weird, evil James Bond villain skull mountain? I don't know. Anyway, because it is a kaiju, I remember the first time I played this level, I'm like, well, it's gotta go around. It can't go through the water. Oh, wait, it's a kaiju. It can totally go through the water. Obviously, you idiot. That's where they came from, even. In this exact mission and everyone else. All right, let's see. Can I blast you from here? I cannot. Can I fly over there and blast you? No, not you anymore. I guess not. You get to there. Get to just there to block it. Just get everybody in the way to be super annoying as soon as we can. All right, is he going that way? Oh, that's right, because he doesn't know where she is because we haven't lost any, the security has not been breached, so he doesn't know where to go. But that's okay. We just have to stop him for another couple turns. Fortunately, since we only have one science facility now, it takes longer for us to build up science for our breakthroughs. Also, I like how it highlights the mountain like he's going to step on it. I guess he kind of did, but it just looks like he's going to smush the mountain, which is terrifying. I know this is all representative, but how freaking big is this kaiju? I don't know. Anyway, economy. All right, so we have to protect ourselves. Still gave us 2 out of that. So 2 more turns. A breach has occurred. The enemy has overcome our security. They know where he is now. Oh no! Time to evacuate. No, it's not. We just have to hold it at bay. How far do you go in 1 turn? Hold on, I'm trying to... How far, oh, you know what? Screw it. Just tank in the way. Yeah, blast him. There we go. And then bomb him. There we go, some more. Yeah. Oh, he's been slowed because he's a big loser. Put that one there. And put this here to block it even more. We don't need to evacuate. What do I look like? Someone who's not NeosForme Awesome Pants. Not gonna stop me. He killed that in 1 shot. He can counterattack. I specifically put the tank there. Oh, cool. The tank still is in the way. Awesome. He's destroyed our airplane somehow. Hey, suck this. Ow. It did slow it down at least. And then a little bit of this. There you go. Uh-oh. And then a little bit of this. So maybe do we still need to evacuate? I don't know if I can hold them off for another turn. We'll do it anyway, just in case. All right, cool. So there's that. So we need 1 more turn to survive. In order to do that, military's turn. All right, so go ahead and just evacuate you to a truck. The truck just got to go to over, because this is a science, right? A science, yes. Oh, wait, we actually can't get there in this turn. That is annoying. Oh, well, still going to shoot you. And you're going to be so going to make you a tank. Going to make this one a bomber. And unfortunately, we don't have enough to make the missile thing, so I guess we will just hold off right there. It's weirdly close. They're just in a truck, and it's just down the street, stomping. It's tough to smush the street with each step. I think being on the street's a terrible idea. But I guess it was a good idea that we evacuated, because we were not going to be able to stop that thing in that 1 turn. That would have been really awkward, all the way to the end of that, and then just suddenly die, and the whole world is doomed. Thankfully, it's too dumb to know she's right there. I've never liked those neighbors. We need more tanks. I like to think that's the same person. Never liked the neighbors. We need more tanks. We need a boat. The panic has gripped the city because there's no science. Science has gripped the city because there's no money. I don't know. All right, so let's get over here to this. Get over to this. Yes, transfer to lab. Cool. So we just have to distract you just a smidge. There we go. Get a fighter in here. Why not? Get a tank in here. Doesn't really matter because it's going to go attack that one because that's the closest building. So we should be victorious on our next turn. Here we go. Tail swipe. Oh no! What if it just hit the plane and it flew right into the lab and blew it up? That would have been the worst. How is she even okay, so we're going to make we made the science juice. Now put it into our giant railgun and shoot it right down his throat. Because this isn't going to go after a banana, I assume. Maybe just fill a building with it so it's rampaging over the building and eats the serum. I don't know. Anyway, economy time. And we only got 1. Oh, so it makes it way more tense. Luckily, he's going to attack that one. So in 1 more turn, he would know where you are. Oh, wow. If you didn't hold off quite well enough, this would be kind of terrifying. Anyway, build a bomber. There we go. Oh, no, he's been slowed. How terrible. How terrible for him. That looks so cool. Look at that. Tail swipe. Yeah, you'd say... looks kind of like a possum. It's like a possum mixed with Godzilla. And it's really poofy hair. I don't know exactly what it is. It's a kaiju. It's very kaiju looking. Anyway, I still like the animations. Freaking cool. So many effects on this retro thing. This, by the way, is an indie game. It's an early access. They've updated several times in the last week since I got it. It's freaking cool. Oh no! A breach has occurred. They know where we are. We're totally doomed. And now, the Smashosaurus Rex retreats for now because we got our 1 bit of research to make a breakthrough. Score 1 for our side. I'm going to bed, says that person. Well, that wasn't bad. Easy for you to say. When your workplace wasn't smashed to pieces, I mean, all the people he knew were, though, you douchebag. I assure you, you were in no real danger whatsoever. Oh, I forgot you can zoom in this. Oh, that's all like pixel art. Oh, it's adorable. I don't think my getaway van driver would agree. Victory is ours. Hey, there we go. Did we do all the things? Oh, we did not win by turn 12. I did that the first time somehow and failed this time, even though I thought I was doing better. Interesting. But hey, it does have little side missions for you to revisit, you know, replayability and all sorts of stuff like that. But for now, this has been Kaiju Wars. I wanted to play through all of these missions here because these get really cool. Like one of these, you can't build any bases, and this is where we get some of the. Maybe this is the one of the cutting edge. I think we get some science weapons there, and this one we get our own cards to fight back with and stuff like that. They're all randomly drawn, but there's quite a few levels to this, which is pretty cool. Just keeps going. There we go. There's the back end of Kaiju Wars. It's like a comic book. It's supposed to be like the old timey. You know, comics and stuff they'd buy back in the day. But either way, this has been Kaiju Wars. It has weekly challenges, has custom missions. Guess we could download. We've got, here's the developers, check them out. Bunch of nerds, and they're awesome. Thank you guys for being awesome. I did buy this. This is not like a sponsored thing or whatever, but I think this game is freaking cool. But either way, this has been Kaiju Wars. If you guys want to see more of this, please do let me know. I would be more than happy to play more of this. I'm going to play more on my own anyway, but if you guys want to see it, I'd be 1,000,000% down with that. So please let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, all that sort of stuff so I know that people are interested. But for now, like I said, this has been a bunch of big rampaging lizards and monkeys. I hope you guys have enjoyed some giant rampaging kaiju strategy-based action. Take care, and I will see you next time. Bye.